Greetings, everyone. I just wanted to make a quick video to shed some truth that I have come to realize, and that the statement where it states the truth is bitter, that statement is so profound right now with this new understanding of the reality that we live in. And this particular message is to the quote unquote awakening, and to those who have come to understand that their identity is a son or daughter of Jacob or Israel, that they are the descendants of the ancient Hebrews. Even in this awakening, the enemy has put traps, stumbling blocks, because they knew this day will come. And this truth, which I'm sure some of you will be shocked, is that there is no difference between the God of Christianity and the God of the ancient Hebrew. Why? Because the Hebrews, they too made this mistake. They forgot the true creator and they began to worship his enemy. Look through the scriptures, look through the Old Testament. Which God the Israelites worship more? The Most High or the fallen gods? Doesn't matter what name you call him. Yahweh, Yahweh, Jehovah, Baal, Ammon, or Amun-Ra, which is the god the Egyptians worship, depending on the appellation. Ammon, or Ammon, or Amun, Amun, Amun-Ra. All those gods, it's all the name of the same and only one, whom the world refers to as Lucifer. But that's just another name that he hides, because Lucifer means light bringer, or in other translation, morning star. Who is called the morning star? Quote unquote, I am the bright and morning star, referring to quote unquote Jesus. So the enemy, throughout the records, the evil scribes have placed stumbling blocks where at the end of the day, regardless of how much you awaken, you will still fall into that trap. So if you are a quote unquote Israelite, you have rejected Christianity, believing yes, Christianity told you a lie. Don't forget, our ancestors, they rejected the Most High and began to worship the fallen one. How do you think we end up scattered throughout the earth if we began into one place as a people? We are scattered because our ancestors began to worship the fallen one. Baal, Ammon, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yah. All those names is of the fallen one. The scripture says, the same Bible you read, KJVA, states that the devil has deceived the whole world. Can't you understand this? To deceive, how do you deceive people? Deception runs deep. There are levels, just like there's levels awakening. If the awakening was just one level, there will be no need for the enemy to put stumbling blocks, because he has laid many traps. We're barely scratching the surface. In my conclusion, I've come to realize the best way to do this is to recognize that the Most High is real, the Creator, but to realize that we can't fully trust anything that's given to us or that's available right now, because the enemy has its hand on it. And have faith and trust that you just knowing that he is the best thing you can do. That's why I say people who claim to be atheists say that the Most High is not real. They're in a worse position. But for those who know He's real, that's the best thing to start with. Regardless of throw away every religion. If you come to the understanding that I believe the Most High is real, that I want to understand Him, and I'm not going to fall to the trap in order to worship the fallen one, you are on the right path. Because everyone, the whole earth, the scriptures is clear. The whole earth is deceived. The whole earth. There is no escape. Only if the Messiah said, only if you findeth the right path. So, hopefully for all of you brothers and sisters out there who can hear this message, understand the enemy has laid layers upon layers like an onion. And on each layer that you take off, he has a trap. And that's the danger. Waking up is worse than being asleep. Because the more you awake, the more of traps are set, so you will continue to stay asleep. In each level, there is a sleeping level, meaning when you awake, you still sleep in another level and another level as you go up. It's a process which unfortunately will never stop till you die. Death is, to me, as I've come to my realization, it seems that death is the ultimate awakening. Because once you're out of this realm, nobody knows that anyone who has gone has not come back. To me, that's the ultimate awakening. But you have to take steps upon it. And, it's a scary thing. I'm sure some of you are saying, this is scary. Yes, it is. You think living Christianity or any of your religious establishment that you were given by your parents since youth is bad or was full of lies? No. Even in this awakening, they have set lies and traps. So my counsel and advice is be careful, because you may be led into a deeper deception waking up than staying asleep. Some people say, well, should I stay asleep? No. But I'm just letting you know of the challenges ahead of you. It is harder to be awake than to be asleep. And that's my admonishment. So, you don't have to believe the words I've said. Let those who have ears, let them hear. And those who have eyes to see, to see. That's it for now. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace.